Hi folks, Joblot Comics here. We're having a look at a Scott Snyder Batman book. It's quite a modern one. You see it's Greg Capullo doing the artwork here. And this is Batman Last Night on Earth. So not night time, but dark night. You know, like a Night of the Round Table. Anyway, this was a kind of prestige series that they did. It was square bound. Scott Snyder. It was broken up into different parts. The first part here, I think there was 3 issues in this, and it was one of those very nicely produced books following a kind of imaginary story of the Batman mythos. It's a kind of future imaginary type thing, yeah. The artwork is phenomenal, and the writing, if you like these kind of things that are non-canonical, was also quite good. Usual sort of Scott Snydery stuff, though, where he took an awful lot of established tropes and subverted them into a sort of new sort of take on Batman and Bruce and Alfred and the Joker and yeah, I mean, it was quite interesting. I think it was probably something that was more appreciated by real die-hard Batman fans. I'm not sure if it would be a good jumping on point for anybody who didn't really have a good passing knowledge of the Batman mythos. But it was all very well put together and quite interesting. I think at the time when it came out, it was really, really hot. But then, you know, as usual, as these things go, you know, time does its bit and things fade from memory. So I'm not sure if many of you would even remember the series or not. I think I quite liked it when I first bought it, but I'm not sure that I was, you know, I was fanboying over it. I think it was just sort of okay. I think I do remember liking the artwork and thinking that Greg Capullo's Batman stuff was always very solid and very interesting, but I quite like sort of Elseworldy type stuff. Sometimes Snyder can just go a little bit too over the top with his ideas, making it almost not silly, but almost a parody of its own subject matter. But what do I know? You know what I mean? It is a Batman comic after all. It's not really high literature that should be looked at and analysed with such depth that we start seeing things in it that aren't really there. It's pretty much just a good old Batman romp. So like I said, here we're in part 4 of this, yeah. I think there was 3 issues of it initially, and we're getting all this kind of stuff coming in now. Sometimes there can be an argument that when you take existing properties and then just slightly warp them, like, you know, they're doing it just now with the Absolute stuff. Is it lazy writing? Is it very obvious what they're doing with it? And is it sort of, I don't know, it's not really creating anything new, it's just taking something that is there and then making it in a different setting. I don't know. You guys will know better than I do. It's okay, it's worth a look. I think you can buy this as a collected graphic novel, or you can buy the issues. I don't think it's terribly expensive. Just now, Batman with Snyder is sort of top of the comic book hit parade. So if you're interested in this kind of thing, it might be worth having a look at this. If you've never seen it, chances are you've probably seen it. See that thing he's carrying around in there? It's the Joker's head. Of course it is. Anyway, thanks for having a look at this. If you enjoyed flicking through that comic book with me, then that was great. And I would like you to subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Oh, and let me know what you think of this. Okay, bye-bye.